And tonight, we're digging into safety issues highlighted by this grand jury indictment. The 30-page report details that school leadership was overlooking serious security protocol. Marta Berglund read through that report, and you found they didn't even do a lockdown drill that school year.
That's right, Dan. There was no documentation of a lockdown drill that school year, but state law requires schools to practice lockdowns within the first 20 days of the school year. That's just one of the many security risks that may have played into that shooting on January 6th. The failings outlined in the grand jury's report shed more light on how this shooting could have happened. First, Richneck Elementary did not have its own school resource officer. The SRO split time between two schools, and to make matters worse, teachers had no phone number for the SRO if they were off-site and there was an emergency. Abby's Werner's legal team pointed out without a full-time officer, the assistant principal alone was responsible for searching for threats.
It was their protocols that required that an assistant principal and a school resource officer be the individuals who search the person if there is a threat. And what the special grand jury report reveals is that they didn't follow their own rules.
The report also reveals some classroom emergency buttons didn't work, some teachers didn't have walkie-talkies, or a consistent way to communicate with the front office, and the front door buzzer had broken weeks before. Michael D'Angelo is a retired police captain and board-certified security consultant.
The piece we see here that didn't work was a parent couldn't get in for a legitimate reason. But more importantly, is law enforcement did not have immediate access to the campus. And with that, you might as well not have the system at all.
Finally, the report also reveals some second-grade classrooms had temporary walls and lacked doors. So if there was an emergency, students had to walk down the hallway to a safe room.
I applaud the grand jury for outlining the faults, but there is a component where security experts should be brought in, law enforcement should be brought in. That's where that responsibility falls. Teachers should not have to worry about coming to school every day and worrying about their own safety.
Now, since this tragedy happened, Newport-News Public Schools representatives tells me there's been a lot of changes at Richneck. The school now has 2 full-time school resource officers. Students are required to go through weapons detection systems and wear clear school-issued backpacks. And teachers have alarm systems on their phones, and those second-grade classrooms now have permanent walls and doors. Marta Berglund, 13 News.